if we say that some company or there's some system of any company is being hacked, it's basically the hackers are looking for data only?
No, not necessarily. I mean, we've recently been doing a lot of work with what we call advanced persistent threats, APTs we call them.
Okay.
And an APT is where a hacker wants to get inside an organization in stealth mode, i.e. he doesn't want that organization to know he's in there. And the majority of the time, an APT is based on it staying there for a long period of time. So the longer it's there, the more data and the more information they can gather. Now, that could be in regards to, I don't know, a merger with another company, a major investment going on, or just the fact that that particular organization deals with so much data, they just leave the APT in place and they just continually suck up that data and that information. And then that information is then used on the dark web for other criminals to do malicious activities.
Okay. Is it something to do with AI also?
Not necessarily, no. AI is obviously a very important part of our IT infrastructure nowadays. So AI is used in many aspects of organizations now. For example, we develop AI products ourselves. And it's basically where you're using artificial intelligence, it's where you can take away mundane tasks or highly involved tasks and you can automate them. But
Okay.
what criminals can do, and sometimes do, is they can infiltrate the AI applications and use the power of the AI to carry out some other types of activities that they're looking to do.
All right. Now, if somebody wants, to get into it and wants to get cybersecurity and things like that, so like how that person should, act upon it? What's the first thing to do?
Well, our experience in Pakistan, and as Rehan said, we've been busy there for a couple of years now. Our experience is that really organizations out there need to start at the ground level. So from what we've seen, even some of the day-to-day items like what we call patch management doesn't take place properly. And therefore it leaves systems and networks wide open for them to be exploited. Whereas
Right.
a simple service that ensures all the computers and networks are patched. That's what a patch is.
Right.
It creates an environment where a hole was that a criminal can use, but the patch patches it so that the criminal can no longer use it.
Okay.
So just starting at that base level, it doesn't have to be overly expensive. There are lots of companies out there like ourselves. We perform what we call managed services. So we perform cybersecurity services for our clients. And one of the things that we do is we make sure all their systems are patched. We make sure antivirus is operating, and we monitor the inside of the network.
Right.
The vast majority of organizations in Pakistan, from what we've seen, the majority of them would greatly benefit from what we call a network assessment. So this is where we would remotely go into their environment and look at their network systems. We would look at their security and we would produce reports for them. And that's a really good basis when you don't really know what's inside your environment.
So it's basically, sorry to cut you, it's basically some sort of an audit or something that you can.
Yeah, we call it a network assessment. You're correct, it's an audit, but it's done remotely, so no one has to be on site. We need just access to one device on site, and then we carry out the audit. What the audit does is it picks up everything it can find that it feels isn't correct. That data comes back to us, we analyze that data, and we
Right.
produce reports based on that data. So you would get a report that says, you know, this isn't correct, that isn't correct. But what we do extra is we provide a remediation report. So as well as telling you what the issue is, we tell you how the issue can be fixed. 9 times out of 10, we get employed to fix the issues anyway.